Welcome to another Chaos Zero Niner video, and today we're going to be playing through the Drama Code for Narja. Okay, so what we have? So we have limited rewards. It's not bad. We got some crystals. We got an emblem too. Let's go to the event battle, the intro, right? Oh wait, I have to. They changed this to a Narja. Special today, open to you on my pass and requests. If you keep staring at me like that, I won't be able to tell what your request is. Well, it is things. Rowan? Who's Rowan? Oh, okay. Narja. Understood. Are you gonna put her to some crazy situation? Is that what I'm hearing, operator? Should be fun. You gotta switch the camera during battle. Wait. Is there a way to... Ooh, yeah. Never mind. Can't do it. Oh, now I can do it. Second, I want to take a screenshot of this, unfortunately. What is my snipping tool? Here we go. Okay, this a great picture. Yep, there we go. And fine. Okay, I hope the rest of the story is more... Let's go, Captain! Alright, we got 60 crystals for that. I thought the lines would be boys. Are they no boys on this? Maybe on the Drama Code they are. I hope so. Voracious combat action. Yeah, Oh, I don't get to pick my fighters. They just pick it for me. That's fine. Chizuru and her together? I guess that works. Wait, this is one of the things they actually told us about. Let's do this. 6 voracious versus... look at this guy. Shackles. He's stunned now, so we can go to the others. That's a little damage. Let me see something. Can I look at their... Yeah, the defense and attacks are low. Oh wait, I always say I gotta switch. I gotta remember. I gotta switch during battle, like on this side. So that way when I'm shooting the cars like this, you guys can see it entirely, right? So what card to this card? Oh no. And discarding Shadow of the Moon. Oh my god, crazy. That's fine. It's good job, me. Ooh, I can use mealtime already, but let's not. We're just gonna pass. Ooh, you're getting hit pretty good, but I wanna do... Yeah, we want voracious.
私に力を貸して。私に力を貸して。決断を。
Shadow
戦う準備はできているよ。切らねば。この力を使ってでも。
Let's see.
これこそ神の決断をなのです。さて次の曲は気になるな。
何をすればいいの？
I'll wait. I want to see the mass potential of this thing. There we go.
まだ何をすれば一瞬で潰してあげる。戦う準備は私に力を貸して。何をすればいいの？いいの？
Let's see.
全部飲み込んで。
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
切らねば。この力を使ってでも。
Okay.
ビシッと決める。
Oh wait, no, I have this. Let's use. Oh no, wait. I'll save it. I'll save it because we got her round 2.
戦う準備はできているよ。果てしない苦痛。
決断を壊滅させます。
Multi combo attacks. Okay.
切らねば。黄昏の影熱せよ。ビシッと決めるね。
Wait, I didn't draw. Oh my god, that was bad. Oh well.
さて次の曲は
一瞬で潰す。何をすればいいの？私に力を貸して。
決断を。
Fortunately, you gotta play the wait game.
戦う準備はでき。まだ
切らねば壊滅させます。決断を。ビシッと決めるね。さて次の曲はビシッ気になるな。切らねば。この力を使ってでも。
Good sustain healing, but can I? There's nothing to this card. Oh, we can. You cannot draw with that.
何せい。
参ります。イエイ。
まだ果てしない苦痛。戦う準備はできている。
That's
何
not
をすればいい？私に力を貸して。
ビシッと決めるね。
戦う。いいよ。全部飲み込んで。
Can she kill with this? No, but we're gonna look at it anyway.
絶望は口を開ける。
決断を。
Well. Nice hits.
何をすれば私に力を貸して。
切らねば壊滅させます。
そこまで大した活
That
躍
was
じゃ
okay.
なかったと思
Oh,
うけど。
I forgot that we have turn limit to get the stars. I forgot about that. I better keep that in mind. Turn bait. Ooh, Hugo. I have Hugo. And I also have, what is her name? Veronica, is it? Veronica, but I haven't built her. So, let's use this for her.
せーの。準備完了。落ち着いて。
Okay, so that's how
戦う準備はできているよ。まだ
Oh, they have cancelled this.
何を
You
す
can
れ
use
ば
this
私
twice.
に力を貸して。
行けライトニングディンゴ
撃ちます。
Will he? Damn, not a good interaction. Doesn't activate Hugo's follow-up attack.
撃ちましょうか。
Okay.
落ち着いて。頭上に注意してください。
Yo, okay, that's cute.
何これは本気で戦うしかないか。
撃ちましょうか。落ち着いて。撃ちましょうか。
But this character is based on upgrades. Is that what it is?
戦う私に力を貸して。
行 行けライトニングディンゴ
撃ちます。
I think she's just base upgrade.
皆さん気をつけて。撃ちましょうか。
俺の力が必要か。行けライトニングディンゴ行けライトニング隙を見せたな。行けライトニングディンゴ
撃ちましょうか。
何をすればいい。まだ戦う準備は一瞬で潰してあげ。何をすればいいの。私に力を貸して。
何行けライトニング心配するな。
戦う準備はできているよ。果てしない苦痛。何をすればいいの。戦う。まだ足りない。いいよ全部飲み込んでる。
Okay, we heal just fine on that. Okay.
落ち着いて。撃ちましょうか。落ち着われスピーキャー。これでいいですよね。
何をすればいいの。まだ
This guy is so strong,
戦
bro.
う。
撃ちましょう。集中。落ち着いて。
何をすればいいの。一瞬で潰してあげる。
俺の力が行けライトニングディンゴ行けライトニングディンゴ
戦う準備はできているよ。何を。まだ
何かいい考えがあるか。
Wait, did he break him?
行けライトニングディンゴ
戦う準備はできている。
The Jackals?
力を貸して。
行け
何をすればいいの。
ライトニングディンゴ
撃ちましょう。集中。集中。
No cars to
俺の
draw.
力が必要か。
戦う準備はできているよ。
Okay, I never seen her thing. Let me use it.
ですね。先ほかれ。
Very simple.
何をすればいいの。果てしない苦痛。戦う準備はできているよ。
Don't need the damage there, so
何かいい考えがある。俺の力が必要か。
attack Narja. I forget to look at my fucking deck. It's at 0. Alright.
何をすればいいの。戦う準備はできて。
何かいい考えがあるか。
落ち着いて。壊れスピーキャー。これで。集中。集中。
何をすれば。
Let's use Bornless.
足りない。
And then we can
戦う
use.
準
We
備
can
は
use
でき。
this.
私に力を貸して。
行けライトニングディンゴ俺の
Fair.
力が行けライトニングディンゴ行けライトニングディンゴ
何をすればいいの。
何かいいか隙を見せたな。行けライトニングディンゴ
戦う準備はできてい
Thank
る。
you.
何をすればいいの。一瞬で潰してあげる。戦う準備はできて。果てしない苦痛。何をすればいいの。戦う。まだ足りない。
落ち着いて。集中。集中。
Dang, I keep forgetting. There is no cars in the deck almost. Oh my god.
俺の力が
Let's see.
心配
Can
す
I
る
get
な
the cars? Nothing. Okay. Oh, she didn't do a third shot. I mean, a fourth shot.
戦う。まだ
Can she kill
何をす
this?
ればいいの。
Look at that. Pretty cool.
一瞬で潰してあげる。
Okay.
そこまで大した活躍じゃなかったと思う。
120 for this? Okay. Okay. Some serious crystals. Oh, I need to go to the trauma code now. Okay. Limited rewards. Okay, and on top of that, I get more. Okay. It's not some bad rewards. Let's go into the trauma code. We also have Luke's trauma code, but we're not gonna be doing that now. Okay, and we get some experience too. captain experience. We're good. We'll finish this today. Oh, thought he was playing. I mean, I hope that my team with the things aside the story with no voiceover, it kind of bothers me, especially the format of this. Like, I do not like to read that much. I mean, I like anime, but there's action on the anime, right? But on this, have to basically read through everything. Let's see if there's something interesting at least on the story. I'm hoping so. Still play a spectator for this. Oh, someone's confident. So you a doctor, Elaine, or what are you? I hope you are. A few months later, the owner of the other boy speak inside Bill's. Oh, Narja, okay. Sorry, not really used to everything yet. Oh, okay. What we're doing here is for you and you only. It is training. It is not. Yeah, she's traumatized. Of course, that's why it's called trauma. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear NA02. I was in small, beyond the transparent pain. Okay, this is going too fast. The transparent pain then encased my order. I could make out the figure of a few others, all who surrounded me as they clap and cheer, and a small cake placed between us. I didn't know who these individuals were, nor the significance of this cake, as I stare at what was happening before me. In A02, we have incredible high hopes for you. We know that you can make it. We will make sure of that. Now, time to blow out the candle. Let's celebrate your birth. One of the researchers was telling me with nostrils low but gentle gesture, their features not so pale. The younger researchers around me soon start moving like a flurry. One of them calls on the older researcher. Director Juma, don't forget about teaching it how to blow out the candle. We call her it. Yes, that's right. Just bring your lips close to the candle on that cake and blow out. Just like this, okay? Just do what I do. You must. Was it because I was blankly staring that this director person simulated how I should jet wind to blow out the red light in front of me? Instinctively moved my head up and down, and the transparent cover opened up and rose to the last giving a scent stopped my nose, while the flame of the candle atop the cake wavered vividly. It was only then that I noticed how oppressively heavy and musty the air inside the capsule felt. We will blow the lights out on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3! I've been playing for 13 hours, Chad! Looking back on things now, I was already somehow aware of languages and numbers from the moment I was born. This cake was something unfamiliar to me, but I followed the instructions that I were given and blew out the candle. That is good job. The director's eyes were still wary, but the way the edges of his lips creased upwards caught my attention. Since you seem to understand my words, I see we won't be having any communications problems. We can speed up our research. We shall immediately commence a comprehensive replica adaptability assessment. Close the capsule and prepare at once. Bro, you just gave her a cake and you're going to do some experiment, right? Like, Jesus. My man is so quick to play with his new shiny toy, I guess. Yuma, we must be successful this time. If we fail here, all of the replicas of this batch, including GA01, will be disposed of. Ooh. Do you all understand? Sir! The research started to scurry even faster. Their desks were cluttered with data pads and shards. I didn't get much time to breathe the air on the other side of the castle. Instead, I did what I could and let my eyes trace its evidence. Okay, what is this? Congratulations on the successful replica cultivation, Director Juma. Juma, name of my creator. Okay, what is it? Replica Entity Code NA02. That's what they all call me. Research Report Entity Code NA2. Normal responsiveness to external stimuli. Verified simple command recognition and limited speech capability. Verify. Have not found any structural flaws or instabilities. It is ready to proceed with the Protoss ability verification phase. Everyone looks at me with excitement. I think they're talking about successful research results. Simulation preparation complete. A holographic image began to manifest across the transparent cover's curved surface. Graphs, scientific terms, and nonsensical numbers fill up with periphery. Whatever you said that word. The number and graphs were constantly changing as if they were alive. I might have understood language and number, but this was impossible. In moments, the light faded away inside the capsule. Without understanding what was happening or how much time has passed, I soon found myself looking at an unfamiliar landscape. This is... Oh, okay. Just 20 crystals? Come on, bro. Come on. You can do better. You can do better. Food chain. Okay. Can I change? The Narja experience. The food chain. Okay. What are we doing here? Oh, I like that little icon. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. I thought we were gonna do it a little better. We're just gonna do this. Yep. And wait, I guess I can do. Wait, oops! I pressed something else. No, I guess I cannot do that. Ooh. This is a chaos manifestation simulation. A simulation? Chaos? As I take my surroundings, a sweeping field comes into view. A view so vast it is incomparable to the interior I seen from within the castle. I instinctively reacted in disgust over the vicious slush that was stuck to the ground and the buildings. I shiver as the winds bristle by and put my hair on edge. Though this pales in comparison to what the Empire is capable, this should be more than enough to test your potential. Let's see if you are synced in. Try moving your hands and feet. She's moving more than that. I didn't realize what for, but I squiggled my fingers and toes. Tell me about your movements. Are you feeling anything strange, experiencing delays as if you were moving slower than you expect? I can't tell. Good, no issues then. Alright. Commencing the tenses immediately then. Protoss. Protos is the name. We call those who can navigate the chaos while bringing out their most potential, or those they have infiltrated the chaos with. These protos have only ever been produced by the Empire, but we have decided to create our own without their assistance. You are a product of that decision. You are a replica. Protos, Empire, replica. Like, yeah, what the fuck are they talking about, right? I don't understand. I am a replica? Yes, that's all you need to know for now. I am Juma, Institute Director of Laboratory 1, and the creator of Replica. Can you call me by my name? Juma? Everyone before called you director can call you that too? Huh? Haha, of course, call me whatever you like. I could see the wrinkles in the director's face intensify as he smiled from ear to ear. Was he happy with my response? The aim of this session is to examine the effects, cause, and inter-entity integration involved in separating the Protoss world into an independent entity. Try moving that large white life form to your right. Large white. This? I glanced at the life form next to me. Since when was it? No, it was there with me from the beginning. The single big and blue eye that the creature had moved left and right, and just as I had will it and even blink on cue. Confirming the operations of the Protoss functional unit corresponding to the main body's activity, things are moving along optimally. N802, we have already gone over this before, but you have within you a Protoss functional unit that will bring out boundless capabilities. Show us what kind of entity you are. Huh? How? First, let's proceed forward. When you run into a chaos monster, attack it first. If you don't, you will be the one being attacked. Chaos monster? What? The director's holographic figure disappeared. All that remained was nothing more than incomprehensible data regarding the simulation and the vast horizon of chaos before me. Abiding by the instructions, I stepped forward. This process functional unit called Elysium floated along beside me. Ooh, okay, we're gonna fight. Is that... When I ran into another life form within the chaos, I immediately knew that this was one of the chaos monsters that the director was talking about. It looked completely different from the researchers that were running around the lab. Its movements were more feral, more uninhibited. It bore vicious looking teeth and made disturbing noises. Yet for some reason, I felt unspeakable kinship toward it, as if it were a life form closer to myself than with humans. If you're like me, then you gotta attack it. The monster made itself seem bigger as he stood its ground wary of me. Elysium did the same. It flew up to match the monster's periphery and spread its wings wide. Oh, I have to attack it first, or else I'll be attacked. As if the instinct for survival was ingrained in me long before language, they misspell language, or numbers. I move Elysium in position and prepare for the battle. Let's go. Oh, we're going into battle. Let's freaking go. Alright, where's the... I don't get tired of this. Do you get tired of this? I don't get tired of this. This is awesome. Alright, let's do this. So, this guy. I guess I'm going to be attacked.
戦う準備はできている。何をすればいいの？戦う準備はできているよ。
Attack with this first.
何をすれば私に力を貸して。
So remove this. Oh, more love. And we do have some heal.
無駄なこと。何をすればまだ。戦う準備は果てしない苦痛。
They didn't give us a single attack card that round.
何をすればいいの？まだ。戦う準備は私
There we
に
go.
力を貸して。
And she's fully healed too. That wasn't a powerful enemy, was it? I looked down at Elysian. Patches of monster's flesh were stuck between his sharp canines. As I stripped the flesh of one by one, a familiar voice caught my attention. This is astounding. Turned out much better than I anticipated. Director. It feels a tad bit early to do this soon, but I believe we worth the research to have her join you now. Another replica will be sent your way. Just consider her a member of your family who was born not too long before you. Family? She already went through these tests just before you, but she was unsuccessful in meeting our expectations. Maybe together the two of you can conquer this chaos. GA01, can you make your way to these coordinates? I'll try. You know what? Never mind. Let's not waste time since you will likely fail. I'm about to send your data to a designated coordinate. Do not be alarmed. What appeared before me was another entity that had white skin and blue eyes just like Elysian. But this one had two eyes and the other glowed yellow, reminding me of the candle I had seen earlier. Oddly, however, the newcomer's eyes were moving all over the place, frantically unable to stay still. The anxious little one in front of you is Gaia. Well, that's the name she chose for herself. She even named her own proto-functional unit. The eyes we're next to her has Agatar. Is it Agatar? No. Get along now, GA01. Come on, can we give her a name now? So she's GA01. Alright, Guy, you're GA01, right? Do you really deal with that monster by yourself? Huh? Please don't. Wait, those things are GA01. You are to provide full support to NA02 for the remainder of this test. I should be recording what you do to influence your fellow replicas. Gaia. Her yellow eyes piercing right through me, content dissatisfaction. I can almost taste the emotion she's sending my way. You better be ready to fight or we're both dead. You got that? Okay. Aya darts her eyes forward, jerking her head slightly in that direction, then quickly back at me as if she were ordering me to move in said direction. It certainly felt like an instruction, but I couldn't tell the difference from the instructions that the director had been giving me this entire time. Driven by a scaring glare, I began moving one foot in front of the other. Ooh, Gaia is scary at first, huh? We have walked far when we ran into a group of monsters, Elysian and Agatar. We're both showing clear signs of agonistic intent. Alright, I'll face them. Okay, she has a little bit more speed now. Okay, guess because she got her partner on Shackles.
まだ何をすればいい。戦う準備はできているよ。私に力を貸して。何をすればいい。戦う準備はできているよ。何をすればいいの。守ってエリュシオン。
We got hit.
戦う準備はできているよ。
Oh, we want predation, I guess.
何をすればいいの。戦う準備はできているよ。
Alright.
私に力を貸して。何をすればいいの。一瞬で潰してあげる。
Well, then she won't kill. Sorry.
戦う準備はできている。
This will do it.
力を貸して。
Oh, we got more. And let's see, Borasius, when hitting with an attacker, 40% fixed heal if the heal is 50% higher. Okay. So that's a healing. Shackles.
果てしない苦痛。何をすればいいの。一瞬で潰してあげる。戦う準備は私に力を貸して。
I wish this was an area attack. That's not. Only thing we could do is just gotta keep going.
何をすれば私に力を貸して。まだ戦う果てしない苦痛。何をすればいいの。
Oh, come on. He suppressed my freaking car.
一瞬で潰してあげる。何をすればいい。無駄なこと。
Oh,
意
good
志が
present.
新鮮するとき。
Great animation.
口を開ける。 戦う順、私に力を貸して。
Well, with the battle over, Lysian returns to his perch. Again, I take the time to strip the flesh between its teeth. Man, it is eating the damn things. It really pleases me to see data of such quality. Gaia! Yes, Hiroan is showing no signs of improvement, even though she has much to fulfill. I wonder if we were wasting time getting data from her. I have to think of the disposal process once we're finished this test. NA02, do you remember what I told you before the test started? The Protoss is the one who finds the way forward with chaos. I will now be testing too if you have that capability. Look up and far out there on the horizon, you will see a very tall tower piercing the sky. That is your destination, a very tall tower. Just like the director mentioned, all the way in the distance I could make out a structure that emitted a soft blue light. If you can make it there in one go, the test will be over immediately. Can you do it? I know that as I was about to meet, I'd reactively turn around into a pair of eyes that were looking daggers at me. It is impossible. Narja? Her eyes didn't hold a commanding gaze, but I couldn't quite grasp what set them apart. So she thinks it's impossible. Strange. Wait, can I? Ooh, yeah, I want to take. Oh no, never mind, I can't do it. Strange, it's certain that I am moving towards it, but I'm not getting any closer. I've already told you, didn't I? It is impossible. Just give it up already and ask the director for help. Director? Yeah, quickly. Now, call the director. Tell him you also can't figure it out. You also? So you also call him director? Huh? What's got to do that to do with anything? I just thought that the two of us might be more alike than I thought. What a weird thing to say out of the blue. I'm not like you. I might have failed the test up until now, but I'm definitely going to find the way this time around. So it is Uh, yeah, it is this way. And certain we will arrive if we go this way. Gaia pointed to the right where the path curved all the way around. Agatha, while coiled up around Gaia's body, shook his head the same direction. I'm certain this is the right direction. Just watch. You and the director are going to have to acknowledge my abilities now. Is it... Oh, wait. Why are you pointing the other way? When I shifted my body to follow Gaia's suggestion, Elysium quickly parked itself in my path. Elysium then glided to and from the other path, the one that led directly to the tower. Are you telling me it is that direction? What are you talking about? We have failed every time we went that way. Come on, quickly. Elysium shook his head vigorously. You. What should I do? Who should I follow? Ooh, now I can... Oh, never mind, I cannot do it. Oh my god, they're giving me a choice here, bro? Come on. I'm gonna follow Elysium. If we are lost, then I will go by your list. Fine, you're looking down on me too. Do whatever you want. I don't know. Are you sure you're going the right way? I don't know. It seems even Elysium no longer knows which way to go. But we have gotten a little closer to the tower. Do not worry, you're doing well. Director, of all the replica hostess, you are the only one who has made it this close to the tower. I can't say that it's sufficient evidence that you are on par with those protos, or I'll trust your decision. Let your instinct take you where you need to go. Okay. I can't let her take everything from me. I have to find something to prove myself. Also, I don't know which is the right way to proceed from here, and it is not that big of a problem if we are not lost, so it's okay, you don't have to overdo it. What did you just say? Hey, wait for me! But don't overdo it like you know any better. Oh, she's jealous. Ooh. Huh? What now? Why did you stop? There is still ways to go until we get to the tower. Over there, in front of us, there is another replica. Huh? The more the monsters tore apart, the river, the thicker a certain metallic smell grew. As I breathe in, my vision begins to blur. Soon, I feel strong past of hunger, though I'm aware of its origins. That monster is eating that replica. Appalling and even screaming, begging for its life, but that monster staring into it without hesitation. But no, if you land it, the replica will die. Even if they are useless, I can just stand by and watch them perish. Wait, don't tell me we have to save them. She actually attacked. Wait, stop! I have to stop. NA02, we have incredible high hopes for you. We know that you can make it. We will make sure of that. I've already gone over this before, but you have within you a Protoss functional unit that will bring out boundless capabilities. Show us what kind of entity you are. Narja, as I was a monster feeding on the replica, the first emotion I felt was not that of fear nor fury. It was more akin to the beast's own. The primal desire to consume, to regard pitiable creatures nothing more than sustenance, fuel for one's own evolution. I see the true monster that I must confront isn't corporeal, but rather the instinct that resides within me. What then is the reason I must refrain from acting upon these carnal desires? Save me! I don't want to die like this. Ah! Die! Just what exactly do I want? Oh my god, look at these choices! I love it! Let's go with the good choice. Safer first. Are you okay? It's just a small bite. That thing is focused on us now. We have to deal with it for sure this time. Yeah. I mean, we gotta come back for the choices here. Give me that.
何をすればいいの？一瞬で潰してあげる。戦う準備はできているよ。私に力を貸して。何をすれば一瞬で潰して戦う果てしない苦痛。何をすればいいの？やっ
Ah, she got it. Let's go. In front of me was the carcass of a monster and a replica that was barely holding on to the last of the labor breaths. Run! He spoke and said run, oh bang. Blazing on the red, my inner instincts once again began to switch. With the way things are now, I could drench myself in this feast without having to worry about anything to distract me, and I would come out stronger for it. I could see that Elysium was thinking the same thing. Stopping Elysium from approaching the replica was entirely my own will. What was the reason I was rejecting my instincts? Why did I choose to save my king? If it was simply because all life is precious, then why did I choose to save the replica yet kill the monster? What was the difference between myself and the beast? It was the director who told me the answer. No, this was unexpected outcome. It is a good thing we deployed GA01. Congratulations, N902. You have successfully completed the first test. Huh? Everything that was in front of me just... Oh, don't worry about it. All of it was nothing but data. Each replica is its own composition of multitude of monsters and a chimera solution. And because of that, it seems there are situations where some of those monster natures remain intact. In such cases, we'll be wasting precious time conditioning them in protos so they are disposed of immediately. I didn't expect you to say GA01 and kill the monsters. It seems there might be something more latent within you. Once the simulation is closed, you'll find yourself back in your body inside the capsule. Don't be alarmed and just make sure you adhere to what the researchers ask of you. Understood? A monster's nature. Instead, I feel the urge to devour that replica, and after I was done with it, I probably had eyed that monster next. What kept me from doing so? Thanks, you saved me. GA01, Director Yuma said that it is possible we still have a monster's nature influencing us. GA01, have you felt anything like that? A monster? Don't know, I was like this since the day I was born, so how will I know? There's only one thing that I have realized while completing this task. We have to survive no matter what it takes. And to do that, we have to prove them that we're different from those monsters. I see, that's what we probably need to prioritize. Ah, wait, what do you mean that? Ooh, I like that story, even though I wish it was voiceover though. Okay, we can... Beast of Voracity, we probably go back after we finish this. We have a couple of battle missions, but we'll do them after. Let's do this. I heard the researchers' voices on the other side of the glass. One is talking about their family, another is talking about the vacation they had on some famous arc. I wonder what that is. These words, family or vacation, never really caught my attention, but when I began to pick up their delight about freedom and their grand section of scenery, I couldn't help but want to hear more. If I care for another like they do, will they become my family? After I'm done with these experiments, will I be able to take a vacation? NA02, let's go over the results of your Protoss functional unit. Maybe you already noticed, but the unit that you are connected to cannot perfectly recreate the capabilities of a Protoss. We are conducting this research so that we can create a product that far surpasses those that the Empire has. Therefore, I must express that the result of this study is disappointing. This capsule is so tight that I can barely find room to move my feet. There is also not a speck of dust, but this abnormal cleanliness is oddly unsettling. Everything from my progress to my fate would be decided for me in here. I'm trying, I really am, but no matter how much I do, I have no power. However, you have no need to worry. Unlike the others, you have a unique, unlimited power within you. Let's just say that the fate of the other replicas now lies on your grow. When it comes to finding your faults, we will use GA01 for that, so don't be bothered with it. Check NA02's status once more. Cognition normal, appetite center clear. It is in good condition right there. Open the capsule. That's it for today, NA02. You may go and rest. The lid to the capsule opens up. The borders of my freedom went from the enclosed space where I could barely move my feet to the vast space of the room where many others, researchers and replicas alike moved to and from. I have a question. Huh? Are you my family, Director? Curious. Not the type of question I expected from a replica. What do you think? I am not sure about the exact meaning of the word, but you are important to me as family. Haha, is that so? Family. If I had any family left, would that be Director reporting a response between the recently acquired monster organisms with the Chimera. Okay, I'll be with you soon. You should head back as well. The AC is probably waiting for you. The only time in the day where I got to experience as much freedom as a human was when I was with Gaia at our routinely checkups. You're back, Narja? Gaia? Huh? What's with that look? Nothing. There is still so much I don't understand yet. When I see amazed how you were able to think up of the name Narja for me. I told you before, I came up with your name with the whatever sounds stuck to me at the time. I have got no idea whether it's a name that humans will even use. Just make sure you don't bring it up in front of the researchers. Is that so? I knew Gaia gave me my name to prove that I was different from the other monsters, but she had always been embarrassed to use our names in front of the humans. Maybe they will be amazed by how amazing the name sounds. Those people just plaster failure to every single thing I do. I know that they're going to react the same way when they hear our names, so don't tell anyone else. Gaia, it is okay. I'm happy that you gave me a name. I found out later on that many of the other replicas also gave each other nicknames. The researchers only thought that it has a natural face of us copying them. Names like Gaia or Narja to them probably didn't hold much value. If you haven't saved me that day, I would have been caring for you this much. Are you saying you regret me saving you? You know that's not what I meant. I gotta go give Narja a good old chum. The iceberg Arta might be Gaia's companion, but he simply let out a frosty snort and calmly shook his head. Agatha, you already know that Agatha and Elysium are good friends. He wouldn't do such a thing. It is so annoying. Gaia stomped her foot and turned to face the corner. Our room wasn't that big, so there probably wasn't much meaning to the direction what she was facing. What are you doing? Going to sleep? You do you. Okay. Gaia slips into her bed pod. Okay. Doesn't seem like you're actually going to sleep though. There's no reason for me to stay away if you guys are going to sleep. I follow suit and place myself on my own pod. Replica research was really no different from getting lost in the chaos. Everything took a long time, and more often than not, we ended up right where we started. After having repeating those dangerous missions so many times, it gradually became monotonous. I walked day after day toward the unreachable tower. We were adjusting the energy administration method to avoid simulating the appetite regulating center. It will feel alien to you, but we have no other choice. If you want to retain your strength, are you ready? It feels weird, but it doesn't hurt. And that's good to hear. Because of you, we have been able to significantly reduce the amount of time it takes to create other replicas. You are an outstanding specimen, never forget that. Now, today we'll be conducting a concentrated analysis on your Protoss functional unit. You will feel the anesthesia soon, so just relax for now. Understood. Yuma, let us begin. Scapel. There was no way that the director didn't know that Elysian and I were connected down to our nerves. For the next few Elysians, I was bloodshot and couldn't refrain from blinking more often. Half a week later, Gacha received her surgery. Since then, Gacha will often poke at her own teeth since the Agatha had a portion of its teeth modified. Huh. They did modifications. NA02, we have 2 pieces of good news for you. Is the research finally over? Haha, so you can even joke with me now, is it? As a result of our latest research, we can now safely utilize highly concentrated chimeranite. By using the equipment we have at Laboratory Zero, we can multiply your strength several fold. I'm sure you can guess what the second good news is then. What else do you think we can do with this highly concentrated chimeranite? Don't be too surprised now. We'll be able to create the perfect replica. We can finally close this chapter of our grueling study into replicas research. The perfect replica? Over the many cycles of research I don't go through, I learned what exactly happens to the replicas that fail, as well as the word they use to refer to those who will not make it. There'll be no more disposing of them, and a high chance that they'll become a part of your family, NA02. Family. Common family, they men will live on. Replica that were disposed of early in their lifestyle, to put it in the research words, will be treated as strangers without a face. Okay. And just as the director said, HA87 became a new member of my family. HA87 was given the name by Gaia, and though she complained that they didn't understand why they needed a name, she never rejected it outright. Haku became our youngest sibling. Haku completed the research procedure and took me 7 months. Only in 2. What took me 2 weeks, Haku was able to do it in 3 days. At last, it felt as though light was breaking through on the path and I had long been stuck on. And yet, Haku could never escape her own anxiety. If I could continue another 10 more minutes, I could have achieved results exceeding the projected goal. My limits are evident. If it is an experiment that even I am failing, there is no longer a point to continue this replica research. There's not a single research of things you failed. You are the only one of us who even made it as far as you did. That's obvious. That's because I was one as the one who was forbidden from failing. I'm not afraid of being disposed. It's just when the day comes when I'm no longer of use and disposed, will this lab be able to remain the way it is? The fate of everyone has on my success, but I never even wanted any of this. Ha! What a spoiled thing to say. Yeah, Haku wasn't wrong. If Haku was also deemed a failure, there is no telling when the humans will pull the plug on the replica research. If that day were to come, all of us replicas will be disposed of and the humans will leave this planet. That's how it was. Humans will not be disposed of, they simply go on vacation or go back to their families. Unlike us, humans were given the privilege to choose at the pivotal moment of their lives. Haku's anxiety only grew worse even when she recorded breakthroughs, while Gaia gave it her all even when she failed over and over just to survive another day. And in between these two, I learned what it was like to think like a human. I began to ponder what I could do to secure our happiness. Yet, no matter how many times I walked that road and how many turns I took, I always reached the same ending. Guys, how about we leave this place one day? If we leave, we won't have to worry about all of this anymore. The moment those words left my mouth, it felt as if I had stepped beyond an invisible barrier and opened onto an endless horizon. Words wouldn't exchange that day, but I knew that Gaia and Haku felt the same way I did. All three of us began to plan our escape together. Escape from Alcatraz or something? One day, Haku came back with a flower she received from the director. She said it was a flower that grew somewhere in the rural regions of Delta. Haku had on a peculiar expression. Again, I asked Haku if she wanted to be free, but she gave me no response. Her eyes were glazed over and void, as if it's something that devoured her consciousness. That night, I was unable to sleep well. I was oddly insecure and strangely afraid of what tomorrow will bring. As I open my eyes, I see the familiar landscape in the interior of the chaos. Unlike other times, I cannot hear any announcement made by the lab. Maybe I should have a look around. What is this? The cadaver of a replica. The metal ID tag around the necklines. Looking closely, I read the letters GA17. See the next one. A monster scores. I can discern its original shape. If I put that in my mouth, will my hunger be satiated? What is this? Another replica. The cadaver replica. I wonder if this is also just more data from the simulation. What goal did the researchers have when they generated this dead replica? This area is littered with corpses. Is this outside the testing environment? Move forward. Oh. But ahead, I run into the curses of replica again. I was back where I was, and my only other option was to do the same. Wander the kills and find the way around. For a moment, both the objectives and my will are replaced by raw instinct. Close our eyes, I guess the first. It didn't matter the option there. I pick up Metallicent as I take a deep breath and impetuous hunger washes over me. I drag my feet in the direction my instincts lead me towards the smell. More replicas. A monster savagely tearing into a replica. Another wave of powerful hunger washes over me. Oh my god. Eat the replica is the only freaking choice? Okay, whatever. Cannot attack. Oh my god. Overwhelmed by hunger, I lunge at the heat of my instinct. The moment I open my mouth, why a familiar face looks up. Exactly the same. Us. If the HA87 requires a protocol reading starting with GA01, all of us will probably be disposed. Next. NA02, it is your turn. Was that the cause of my anxiety? What must we have achieved? It is impossible to figure out for yourself why you are born into this world. However, it's become clear that our end goal is identical. Flower bed, I've seen this before through the screen, and here I am lying atop of it. The director speaking the flowers, taking time to smell each of them. Flowers that I wanted to feel, freedom that I wanted to breathe. Director? Yeah. Oh my, Narja, you seem to have had a bad dream. Didn't we agree that you no longer needed to call me that? Now, how about we take a deep breath? The aroma of these flowers will help you relax. Take a deep breath. With my head turned to the side, I follow the director's instructions and slowly breathe in through my nose. Nothing! I did not know what a flower could smell like. Yeah. You absolute buffoon. Do you really believe that you ever get to know? Whoa, what is this? Stop trying to deceive yourself. You can never be like us humans. You will never get to know how warm and pleasant it smells outside of this decrepit laboratory. This is your fate, Narja. The flowers under that I have been lying upon turn cold and hard, just like how the experiment castle is. Had it always been this way? I felt like the wind quickly blew into the busy cacophony of the researchers. Wait, did the director ever once call me by my name? Even if it's just one day, I would just like to take one day to myself. Regarding a normal bio-administering sedative. Gaffs. My eyes jerk open as if by their funds. I found myself confined to the suffocating and cold interior of the experiment capsule. NA02 consciousness restored. Pulse, respiration, cognitive responses all normal. The researchers usually have their eyes glued to the therapists who are now running around frantically. While they were doing so, the puzzle began to open. Are you okay, NA02? Sharing cold sweat, I look at Elysian, letting out a cooing noise. Elysian spits something out, a small golden tag. An older generation name tag with the letters DA17. Without another thought, I reactively tossed the tag back at Elysian. Elysian quickly silence said, "This time my stomach doesn't hurt." NA02, let's move you into the examination room. It seems the researchers didn't notice and turn around as they head towards the examination room. GA17, I think I saw that in my dream. My head. The line between dream and reality begin to blur. The nightmare I just had hangs vividly in my mind as I follow the researchers. At the time, I had no idea what future awaited the research facility. Ooh, this is so interesting. Okay, 20. Okay, we have this more, but let's take a short break here. All right, let's get back into this. Let's go into this. And this one actually has come back, and then we can go do the battle missions, and we can go back into the stuff. All right. Ooh, okay. Unable to assign combatants, so she's by herself on this, which is fine. Diverging evolution. Well, these are biggest ones. Chaos is still expanding outside the air defense tunnel. What I mean to say is, guys, how about we leave this place one day? Huh? Leave the laboratory? Let's go and see the scenery we only saw on those screens ourselves. The rivers that flow without end, that endless sea, and those fields where flowers bloom in different colors with each passing season. Let's see them with our own two eyes. We can do it. Narja, hey, what's on your mind? I have noticed it recently, but you seem to be zoning out more often. Have you been thinking about how we're going to leave this place? Ever since that day, Haku's changed. She's never once mentioned about being nervous. It's like she doesn't want to leave. Did I say something I shouldn't have? Oh, maybe you're responsible for Haku going crazy, right? What are you talking about? Haku also agreed with us when you first brought it up. I mean, it does seem like she's keeping something from us, but hey, maybe the Protoss research is almost over? Then that means Haku will soon be free and living her life outside the lab. Maybe that's why she's has invested. Ever since that talk she had with the director, she's been putting on a different expression. She even got flowers. Could that be why? Haku! Guys! Haku! Well, it feels like we haven't seen you for a while. You've been receiving a lot more procedures than us lately. Today all of us are going to stick together. There is some place we need to go. Some place we need to go? That will be Laboratory Zero. Director! The place with the largest deposit of Chimaranite ore, and also the place where the chaos-related events began. Your final upgrade will take place there, NA02, and of course 14 hours again, Blake. Again. Narja? Until now, your affiliated unit's energy was heavily reliant on your condition, NA02, that and other environmental factors. Some time ago, the name that everyone used to refer to Elysium changed from Protoss Functional Unit to Affiliated Unit. Elysium was not happy with that. With your impending upgrade, you will always be at the peak of your condition and live your life with the full extent of your strength. Doesn't that excite you? What happens after this research is over? You never let me down, do you? Much more wiser than your peers. I was looking to the future. The results of your upgrades will be used towards HA-87's research material. With that, we will be one more step closer to completing the Pelsion's own Protoss. A true replica will be completed. I can almost see the finish line. Ha 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 ha. Haku, Hey, that brat, did she just laugh? This will be your first time outside Laboratory 1, but it won't be that different from the simulations you have been going through, so there is no need to be anxious. Come tell me when you're ready. The director straightened his crooked attire and left the room. Gacha stood staring at where the director had been standing with a dumbfounded face, and this just blubbered to the ground. Well, lucky for you, Haku. You get to be the first one to succeed out of us replicas. Well, I'm not too happy about that. That's because I figured out something more important. Can you be a little bit more straightforward, Haku? What the director said just now, well, we all heard it correctly, right? That we're going outside Laboratory 1. Then now might be our chance. Our chance? Or are you saying, let's run away before we arrive at Laboratory 0? You will come with us, won't you, Haku? You two wouldn't make it on your own strength alone, so we will see. Depends on my mood. You little brat. We will make it out of here. This is the defense tunnel that leads to Laboratory 0. It was originally designed to move replicas from lab to lab without getting caught, but now it serves two purposes. It should withstand most attacks. Well, even if it's something weird to threaten us here, we have more than enough alternative methods to relocate you back to the labs, so no need to worry. Narja. The other research companies are all equipped with experimental gear and self-defense weapons. I don't know if you will be able to. I told you, didn't I? It'll be impossible with just the two of you. Let's say you two can blow a hole in the wall here. It's not going to take the research that long to catch up to the two of you. Yeah, if it is just the two of you, Haku. So are you going to help us or not? Stop talking in circles. Just tell us. Shh, they will hear. Is something the matter? Oh, nothing. There's no need to rush. This place has already been overrun by them. Oh shit, what is here? What is that? What happened? We have run into a problem. Multiple anomalies detected outside the tunnel. Lab structures are under attack. No way. It is chaos monsters. What? How? So that's what real monsters look like. Whoa, they are a lot more grotesque than I thought they'd be. What are you talking about? There's no way. Did you bring them here just to escape the lab? Nope, those ones don't have the brains to listen to me. Just mindless beings who either eat or are eaten. My role in this, well, let's just say I knew that they'd be here. Wrong, everyone. Get out of here. Retreat to the nearest lab. Director! Last, I was planning on reactivating the auto portal once this last step was finished. So why now? I'm going to look for a way to protect the lab. Take H-87 and the others ahead immediately to Laboratory 0. Oh, he's gone. He's not running away. Maybe he's headed to the broadcasting tower. Haku, what the heck are you talking about? You know what? Forget it, Narja. We'll have to go without Haku. Instead, yeah, over there. There is a hole in the wall over there where the monsters attack. The reaches are all gone and the director won't be able to find us. Now it's our only chance. Damn it! Let's calm down for a moment. Other than the monsters appearing, everything that you said is right, Gaia. We have fought monsters like this time and time again in our simulations. We can do this. You can do it! Hey, I'll admit, with your strength now, this ones will be a piece of cake. Go do your best out there, sis. We fight, Gaia. Okay. Come on, Haku, why don't you help us? Let's see, where is the... It's the other one. Oh, this one. You know, it'll be overkill. I thought it wasn't overkill. It would have been overkill. We would have totally have done good. Where is... Wait, that's how I got hit. Yep. Can Haku fight? Can they let us use Haku here? That would be nice. We did it! We did it! We really won! We took out a monster in real life! This is my power? The monster that we have defeated lie on the ground with his mouth agape, motionless, then he disappeared without so much as leaving a trace. And in my mind, the shape of the T becomes vivid. A forgotten hunger surges through me. Of course you win. We are replica who were born from then a further enhanced. Of course that would mean we retain a part of their nature. Ooh, Haku, if you're going to spot nonsense, then shut up and stay still. Naya, let's go. Just you and me. Well, he's not wrong. She's not wrong. I wonder if Naya can run away from here that easily. What? She just saw what we are with her own two eyes. We were born to eat or be eaten. At Narja World, she has the power to devour anything before her. Instead of getting lost in this world that we have never seen before, don't you think it'd be better to go get that upgrade that the director was talking about and become stronger? What are you spotting? Don't listen to her, Narja. Come on, let's go. I know what it is you truly desire. Let's head over to Laboratory 0. I'll personally place the thing you want in your hands for you. Ooh! I want to see the escape. I think the real story will be this, but I want to see the escape with Gaia. I knew you'd come around. Come on, Harry. We have to get as far away as possible or else we'll get caught. Haku, I still don't understand what your goal is in all of this. I'm sorry. Haha, so that's how it'll be, huh? It's alright, you'll eventually come back to me. Okay. And then we can go back and pick the other option later, right? Oh man, this is so good. I want to do battle missions, but oh my god, this is so many things. So we're supposed to. We can go back. No. Let's do the battle mission. Let's take a break from that. Oh, we can. I want to use my Narja instead. I mean, all is Juki. Wait, what happened with that deck? I don't want that deck. Oh, I never customized this? I guess let's do that. Where's it? Where's Yuki? I gotta unlock that. There we go. This deck will do. Okay. And who's going to be the last one? It's like a good Nia. Although I don't have a good deck for Nia, but that's fine. Ooh. I don't want to do that. What's this? Thank you. We'll discard this. Oh, that was very easy. That was just one battle, okay. Alright, let's go here. We ran away. This is different. We kind of jinx. Probably get cat through. Ironic survival strategy. What is this? Is this what the outside looked like? No flowers, no rivers, just pollution and dirt. Even it smells worse than the lab. But us were actually aware of the difference between what was dirt and what was clean. The lab had certain areas that had to be kept pristine, while there were other areas used for waste. Even outside the central area, any area that was frequented by the researchers have always been clean. Could this be one of the reasons why the monsters attack? Let's keep going. As long as we keep walking, we should eventually find something else. The buildings look similar to the lab, but the area is as corrupted as everywhere else. Was the lab even bigger than I thought? Hey Narja, does it seem cleaner over there past those buildings? Thanks for keeping an eye, Gacha. Let's head over there. Yeah. Ooh, we got into a fight. Oh, we stomp him. Let's go. 6-0 damage. Nice combo. Nice combo. This is up. Why aren't we getting any closer? A familiar sight says, "See, my chest tightens and my breaths shorten a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit further." Huh? We're back where we started. Oh no! How we move away from here? Look around us. Even the contaminated areas here are the same as before. It can't be. NA02, do you remember what I told you before the test started? The Protoss is the one who finds the way forward in the chaos. I will not be testing too if you have that capability. Strange. I'm certain that I'm moving toward, but I'm not getting any closer. Could a chaos have manifested from the lab? Narja? Members of the first test flashed through my mind. The familiar needs hardens into certainty. Ah, no. Maybe you have already noticed, but the unit that you are connected to cannot perfectly replicate the capabilities of a Protoss. We are conducting this research so that we can create a Protoss that far surpasses those that the Empire has. Therefore, I must express that the results of this study is disappointing. This is a real chaos, not a simulation. If we fail to escape from here, then I'll be Narja, get a hold of yourself. No! We will never be able to leave. Oh, she wanted to. Nice. Nice scene. Narja! Narja, Gaia, there's nothing I can do. We can't give up yet. We can't get out of here. Okay, let's try that route that Elysian wanted to go back at the fork in the road. I know you can do it this time. I believe in you, Narja. Gaia. Ah! You hear that, Director Yuma? Let's set over the director. If it is the director, he might know a way out of the situation. Narja. Oh. Ooh. So this is how I go. As I chase the screens, I found the director in a dire situation. Found him. Director! You two. NA02, those monsters are trying to eat me. Quick, save me. Eat? I felt a pound hunger deep in my gut as I look upon the monsters bearing their teeth. I wasn't any different from those beasts, wandering the chaos seeking to satiate this indulgence, a cycle that I cannot escape. Director, ain't I a failed replica? What? No, it's not the time for that. Kill those things over there. If you don't, we are all done for. Don't make me laugh. We will find a way out of this no matter what. Tell us how we can escape from here. If you don't, we were not even going to try and save you. What? Haha, so that's how it is then. I must have thought too highly of you two. Did you really think that I tell you? The revolutionary technology that will place the Peltians back on the map, Kaguya Pharmaceuticals' greatest innovation, the replicas, letting my own legacy run away from me? Ha 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 ha! As if that will ever happen. Ugh. All of you are solely dolls for me to create, beings designed to fail into the self-reproach with empathy and to be motivated when your achievements are praised. You are simply replica artificial life forms who can never escape the palms of us humans. Ah! Answer to get rid of these things immediately. Haven't you always been subservient to me? The man really knows how to piss me off. Nah, yeah, there's no need to listen to him. Ha, you know what's better? Even with him gone, there'll be no one else left who can stop us. We just try until we get out of here. Let's go, Narja. We'll find our own freedom. NA02. Narja, can we really find our way freedom if we let the director die here? I know all too well we have instinct drives those monsters. We are allowed to make my own choice, not the ones decided for me by the humans. If I could overcome my instincts, share away these temptations, and travel the path that I genuinely believe to be the correct one. What decision did I make? Back during my initial test when I saw the replicas being eaten alive by the monsters. I guess we can. Well, let's save the director, even though. Let's save the director. What? Didn't you hear what that man just said? He's using us just so that he can live. I thought he would even tell us how to escape even if he's saving. Instead of locking ourselves in this lab for the rest of our lives, we should at least try to find a way out. I know I'm the one who suggested we escape in the first place, but I can't ignore someone who is about to die before my own eyes. Saving a life does not need a reason. My instinct craves to feed and my will longs for freedom. However, if this is what you call fate, then it is for everyone to live on. That is the very thing that enables me to live as myself as Narja. Forgive me, Gacha. Just this one, can you let me have this one? Girl, I don't get you sometimes. Ha, so annoying. You better take responsibility for what comes after them, okay? Thanks, Gaia. You too.
諦めないよ
She escaped the trance. Let's do this. We did it. We won. We took out all of the monsters in real life. You're really amazing, Narja. Hi, it is because I have you watching my back. You too. Why do you choose not to kill me? Any other replica would have prioritized their own safety. Well, maybe it's because we're different from the other replicas, just as you always said. Hahaha, that's nonsense. Sure, your numbers during brain tissue analysis and psychological assessment came out much higher than the others, but still to this degree? We might not have recreated what a Protoss can actually do, but it seems the two of you were the most human of all the other replicas. Thank you, Narja and Gaia. Director? Did he just call us by our names? He did. Surely a person of my rank as director would know the names of his own children. Apologies for getting carried away earlier. Not wanting to die like anyone else, I spoke much too harshly. I guess this is one of the instincts that humans carry. Human? Why are you laughing? It's nothing. Thinking that human nature is just as trivial as that or any other creature, I feel my tension ease. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so you want to escape the lab? Yes, well, escape is impossible. The lab has been completely swallowed by chaos. Pardon? I should have caught on sooner. I foolishly made excuses to myself that all of the chaos and monsters related omens were simply events caused by the replica research. I have even prepared defensive countermeasures in case something like this happened, but much of them seem to have been disabled. We wouldn't have been compromised to this extent unless someone had already tampered with it. Surely not. Lie, sure lying, right? You all people can leave. You know everything there is related to the lab. Let us out, we even save your life. It is far too dangerous outside the laboratory. The two of you must return. You don't have to believe me. After the two of you return, I plan to upgrade you primarily for combating monsters. This is the only way we will survive. Director? I knew it. He was planning this all from the moment we saved him. Narja, it's not too late for us to go. We don't have to stay. I'm sorry, Gaia, Narja. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the two of you and all of the other replicas of Kaguya Pharmaceutical. Return to the lab at once and I will be with you soon. Huh? Wait. Gaia? Director, what have you? Well, even if the worst were to happen, we have more than enough ways to send you back to the laboratory, so there is no need to worry. You both had a life code we put inside you during surgeries, but I didn't think I'd be using them so soon. Hey, we nearly drained our entire budget implanting those things inside you too. I guess something like our budget doesn't matter anymore. I was sure Gaia and Naya were here just a moment ago. Where could they have gone? HA-87. Ah, Director. Juma, that's hurtful. When you call me by my name too, we are family, aren't we? My Haku looks nothing like you, but I'm sure you already know that. Director, I know the ultimate replica that you have so desire. I even do everything I can to become even more powerful. Since you have consumed much more than just one or two, ain't I next on your menu then? Humans, I always wonder what they taste like, especially you. There's no need to worry, all your anguish, responsibilities, burdens, and obsessions. I will reward you with freedoms so great that you can put all of that to rest. Alright, I enjoy that last part way too much. Okay. Reserve food chain. What the bro? There's so much to do on this. Guess we go here, mutant, because I guess we cannot do the other parts yet. Narja, this is. As my eyes open, the familiar side of the laboratory interior greets me. The cold, rigid shell of the capsule presses against my back. We are back to where it all started! It felt like I had just come back from the biggest chaos simulation yet. I could no longer tell if it was a dream or if my mind has shattered, unable to discern reality from simulation. I pick up on noises on the other side of the glass. The researchers are rushing around, frantically shouting at the top of their voices. NA02, GA01 return to the capsule. The director must have used their life course. What? Then that means the director? We cannot confirm what is or has happened since the defense tunnel CCTV are down. However, knowing that HA87 was making its way there, at that time I had no idea what it meant to have returned to the Laboratory 1's capsule or what a life core was. I had no time to dwell on it, and the fatigue that had been building since I resolved to escape came crashing over me all at once. I simply prayed with all my heart. I simply prayed with all my heart that this was all but a dream. For a very, very long time, I closed my eyes. I heard that in the split second before death, a human's life flashes before their eyes. Mine replayed my past as though that fleeting flash had been stretched out to a tedious length. When I first awoke in the lab and was given the name NA02, the first time I met Gaia in the chaos and had to wander aimlessly. When the director gave me my first ever compliment, the moment I got to watch Haku being born, my emotions, the atmosphere around me, the choices I have made of my own will, I ponder on where I made mistakes or which of those I could consider failures. I decided not to regret saving the director. That was my choice, a choice I made from my own life experience. It was now a choice that had become part of me. Okay. The researchers powered the remainder of their time to transforming me. I was no longer studying to become Pelsion's Protoss, but rather a soldier to combat chaos. It seemed they were doing everything they could to prepare for any monster attack that reached the lab. But the chaos that sprouted from Laboratory Zero eventually proliferated, and no one could stop Haku's rampage. Laboratory 1 fell victim to the corruption. We were forced into a life of hiding to avoid Haku or any other life form. They say Kaguya pharmaceutical products experiment couldn't be found out by anyone else. There were times that I wondered, where was my existence in this world such a bad thing? In the end, we survived giving it everything we had, which continued on until we met you. Thank you for saving me, Kaito! I only did what you did. What do you mean? Just like you have saved your director, I decided that I saved you. Oh, I guess we Protoss have something in common. Such a bad joke to me. I'm a replica, not a Protoss. I'm no different from failed experiment. There's no way that I could share something in common with a Protoss from the Empire. Were you being sincere? I had to wrestle with many choices myself. However, if the reason was just then, there has never been any regrets. Captain! A sudden hot softness swelled within my chest. Alright. I couldn't tell where I was crying. I have felt happiness and sadness before, but this was the first time both of them came at once and I didn't know what to do. I instinctively grabbed a hold of the captain and plugged my face into his coat. I couldn't stop myself from not letting go. Thank you, Captain. Maybe I had long believed myself to be nothing more than a life stained with failure and taboo. Even if those words were true, if he only was just different and not a mistake, maybe then I do have a reason to continue living. Trauma code Narja ended. Okay, now we gotta go do the other stuff though. Imitation and freedom. Okay, we gotta do that, and then we have a battle mission. Then we gotta go back and do these other things. So I didn't want to disturb. After registering the trauma code, the captain invites Naya to the Ark City. In this simulator world, Naya discovers freedom. Okay, let's take it. This should be fun. But she's going to the beach. Let's go. As they said, where solid land should have been, it was filled with water drawn into a single endless line beyond my gaze. As though something slumbers on the horizon, waves of varying heights roll in and out, gently soaking the beach. Naya, is this really what they call the ocean? The SS Dharma houses multitudes of artificially recreated environments from the annals of Earth's history. Where is the sea or the mountains, we can see whatever it is you like. So this really is a sea? Why did you bring me here? Just ignore it as a small present. Captain, come on, take your boots off, dip your toes in and feel how refreshing. You never know what might happen, so I'll just safely walk along the beach. What about you, Captain? The captain simply shook their head without saying anything else. Ray bolted across the sand and went ankle deep into the water. Well, you're not wearing bathing suits. How you're getting in the water? Mistressa, here comes my super duper water splash! And you're the only one that could say we're sweating like bathing suit, right? Yeah, that's cold. Hey, I might make a mistake and ended up way out there in the ocean, so you never know about my bad luck. It's just our feet, you know. I don't think anything that bad can happen. Fine then, I'll just have to pull out my real secret weapon. Presenting the Super Mika Hydro Splash Attack. I'm sorry? The ocean is practically Miss Mika's home ground. I'm sure that if I can tickle Miss Mika well enough, the area will explode with water. Right, that's her power, right? Just a moment. Ray, don't tell me you're actually going to... I'm going to catch you. No, get away from me. In that is a massive column of water erupting, hurting the three people who have been playing along the shore high into the air. Amidst the shears and the screens, the geyser of water ended up coming down where the captain and I were standing. Wow, that's so cold. You are soaked. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay, but the ocean's waters are really salty. Oh, you drank the water. Oh, wait a minute. I think I used too much energy at the sea. Cough, help. You feel the same way too, don't you, Mistressa? Oh, I fell so soon. So this is the mountains? Is there something in the dirt you have been staring for a while? Oh, no, it is just in my dreams that there was always cold and hard, so I was just curious what it'd be like in person. Go on and have a good feel. We're putting a lot of work to recreate the dirt here. Huh? How the captain told me about how the Ark Series Mountains came to be. Some of the Series Mountains has close to 90% of its central counterpart on Earth, even going as far as getting down the correct rocks and trees, always differ depending on region. Even the flowers that they have planted at Lucia's back have pollinated and spread so that their smell could be picked up wherever you went. Even though I never brought up the fact that I wanted to see a flower bed, the captain brought me there first. It is like you know exactly what I'm thinking. It's because you show me. Huh? To show everything I can possibly show to those who are serving. That's what was my purpose since birth, so I'm quite used to this. So you can look into and analyze me for whatever you want, Captain. I soon recall the words I said to the captain before my treatment. When I remember this now, what did I say? The thing I said. My hair suddenly heats off as the sound of my heartbeat gradually gets louder in my head. I'm such an idiot. Wow. I was so lost in thought that I slipped on my own and fell onto the ground. That certainly didn't help as my face heated up even further. I quickly buried my face into my hands. Ah, okay, you fell. Then when I close my eyes, a fresh floral scent comes rushing in. Huh? This is... The there beneath me was both cold and warm, both hard and soft. The sunlight was bright, but the leaves up in the tree provided a comfortable dark shade. The mountain that human had artificially created aboard this ark had birthed its own vitality, and I was gifted with a freedom that I have never experienced before. Narja? So even something artificial can have its own freedom. It can carry such fragrant flowers across the great distances. It can become beautiful nature embracing all those around it. Any reason someone was made is something that stays in the past. For now on, I only want you to think about who you want to become. Captain! Out of the ground, a stressed them burst into laughter as if I never laughed like this in my entire life. I finally found my freedom atop this artificially made bed of flowers. Healing story, okay. Alright, let's see. Oh, we got a couple of battle missions here. Let's see. I mean, I guess I'll just give her a nice support. Give her Juki.
まったくもうまたうちの力が必要になったの。私の音楽
Let's do that. Let's go into battle. She's gonna end this in my turn, right?
これこそうちのバッカタならしと行こうかな。うちに守る。
That's the only bad thing about that.
うちのバカタならしと行こうかな。うち。じっと
Too high level.
こんなの楽勝に決まってるっしょ。もっと褒めてくれてもいい
Hey,
わ
we
よ。
finished that quickly. All right, now we get to go back. We can start with the first choice here, right? See, the state has been cleared. You can start from the state where the important choices are made. Yep, that's what I want. So we're going back to get the rest of the story. I cannot choose either discard or replica. I thought I could choose that. Oh. Alright. I thought I could skip it. No.
まだ一瞬で潰して何をすればいい戦う守ってエルシ
Guess we gotta fight again.
オ何をする私に力を貸してまだ戦う準備は何をすればいい果てしない苦痛戦う準備や何をす無駄なこと
That freaking hurts.
戦う順何をすれば
Use that first, then we use this.
で潰してあげる戦う順果てしない苦痛何をすればせい
よ 漂流離れた。
Okay, can I skip? Okay, we're skipping. There we go. Will you unlock the thing? It didn't unlock it. It doesn't let you eat. This is glitch, so cannot do it. It is glitch. No. Okay, we're trying to get back to that because that thing is glitch. Alright, we'll try again. Let's do it from the beginning. Maybe that helps. Or whatever. Cause come on, game. How you gonna block me like that? How you gonna cut block me like that? Alright. Voracious.
果てしない苦痛。戦う準備はできているよ。何をすれば私に力を貸して。戦う準備まだ。何をすれ守って。エルシオン。
Kinda
戦
sucks
う
at
準備はでき何を
Voracious.
すればいいの戦う果てしない苦痛何をすれば私に力を貸して戦う無駄なこと
Is he gonna attack?
何をすまだ戦う準備や
Escaping because we're done here. We wanna see the other stories.
Nani 一瞬で潰してあげる戦う準備はできているよ果てしない苦痛守ってエルシー無駄なこと何をすまだ戦う準備はでき私に力を貸して何を果てしない苦痛戦う準備何を守って
Okay.
戦う準備一瞬で潰す何まだ戦う準備はでき何をすれば
Alright, this one is the one that had the many things, right?
戦う準備はできている私に力を貸して何を果てしない苦痛戦う準備
漂流離れた
何をすれば一瞬で潰してあげる。戦う無駄なこと。
I mean, I'm trying to see if this is going to unlock the thing, but it doesn't. I
何
don't
を
think
す
it
れば
will.
いいの。戦う果てしない苦痛。何をすれば私に力を貸して。
Slash.
戦うまだ一瞬で潰してやっ。
Okay. Alright. Hopefully I get the choice here. Let's follow her. Wait, we didn't see this part, so we're gonna slow. Something is not right. It should be around here somewhere. My gaze here on the turret is still way over there. No, just stop after the terrain and this fork in the road. It is the same as before. I think we're right back where we were. That can't be. Don't lie to me. That's not possible. Let's try the other path this time. It's okay. You don't have to overdo it. But you just say, hey, wait for me. Okay, so that choice didn't matter. Alright, this one, we can skip forward. Okay, let's escape. Okay, it seems that we have other things to complete. It doesn't let me select it, so I don't know. I don't see any other storyline options. Unless... Oh, you know what? Maybe... That one doesn't let me... I guess I gotta do it. This one. Ooh, you know, I know now what's going on. We have to do this. This is the main story. This is like a secondary, right? Let's do that. And continue. Are you serious? Okay. This is frustrating. How about here? Okay, so here is where the story choice is. Escape. We have no more business here. Let's go, Gaia. After your first test, the others wanted to dispose of you, but I fought my damnedest to keep you alive. Wait, hold on. What did he just say? Oh, he doesn't say. You were the first to consider me family. I'm sorry, Narja. Yeah. It's okay. We wanted to see Narja. Director! I have a question. Are you my family, Director? Huh, curious. No type of question expected from a replica. What do you think? I'm not sure about the exact meaning of the word, but you're important to me. As family. Haha, is that so? Family? If I have my family left over, that'd be... Director, response. Okay, we can skip all this. It's insane. GA01 is probably waiting for you. Huh. Narja, why are you still over there? Narja, this was the freedom that I have been searching for all this time. Personally, change is no more, and we can just try again and again until finally escape. But I'm no different from those monsters. Narja? Get a hold of yourself, Narja. What are you doing? I am. A failed replica. Just NA02. Alright, that gets unlocked. now we can do the story on this side. Okay, so maybe that's what it meant for me to unlock. I don't know. The director is dead. As a monster storing to him, all I did was watch. All the while I kept convincing myself this was how I would attain the freedom I yearned for. But what was it that I wanted it so badly? What I have now doesn't seem to be. No, it is something far, far apart from what this is. Narja, get up! Run! My vision was blurred, but I could hear Gaia's voice calling out to me. If I ran now, will I be able to escape the lab? No, what a pointless thought. I am unable to find the right path within the chaos. Maybe there'll be a sliver chance if we kept trying over and over. But now I no longer have the will to fight. I'm sorry, Gaia. I don't know what to do anymore. Narja, I didn't accept the instance I had as a monster, nor did I have the capabilities to find the right path as a Protoss. If I were to be human, what would I have to struggle for? To a replica like me, the most important thing is to not fail. I see, I fail. So I no longer need to fight or struggle. Naya, your arm! A monster has climbed down on my arm, tearing it right off. Besides me, Elysian's wing is torn off almost simultaneously. Then one of the beast's sharp claw pierces straight into Elysian's one big eye. Oh, my vision seems to be leaving me as well. It's so blurry. Narja! Knowing Gaia, she'll probably never leave me behind. She'd do everything she can to save me. I see we'll prepare to meet again when we are right inside the beast's stomach. Maybe just giving up right from the start. Think I wouldn't have to go through all of those failures in the first place. My blurry world turned even darker and I felt my head jerk away from my neck. For the first time in my life, I felt peace. Bad ending. She got eaten. Okay, is there anything else besides the bad ending? There is a battle. Guess we can do the battle mission, right? Well, no, we're here. Put Haku. I put a mirror in here. We let her have it. It's fine. Should be fine. Enjoy the thing a little more. Well, he's gonna get to attack at least. Full metal! Oh, we have one more guy. Okay. Shot. There we go. Simple enough. Alright, now surely I'll be able to choose, right? I'll be able to choose here, right? Let's see. Because I finished the story there. Yes! Let's go. Before I do that, I actually we want to go into the other one. So I should have picked the other one. We want to do this one right here, food chain. And now we can probably pick the choice, right? No, nope. You gotta do it in that order. That kind of sucks, you know? Because if you wanted to just go back right away, you cannot do it. So you can do this. You gotta do it one at a time, going back from back to the end. Okay. Protect the laboratory with Haku story range. As I thought, Narja, why? You didn't know all this time? What I just wanted all alone isn't freedom. It's instinct. Come on, Narja, I will lead the way. Narja, I'm sorry, Gaia. No, Narja, it can't be like this. We promised to escape together. The nightmare is ongoing. Of course it is. That was quick. Let's see what else is taking. Oh, he actually has a battle mission too. Let's see. Let's get into this. Cannot sign anybody. Alright, let's see what we have to do. The dominant gene. So we'll just have to follow this path here and we will arrive at Laboratory 0. How did you know? Huh? About what? The direction to Laboratory 0. That monster will attack us at the tunnel. I'm giving about this instance of mine that I have tried so hard to hide. These aren't things you can figure out just because you're stronger than us. You're not the Haku that I know. Who are you? Haku, I was so curious. Let's not fret over social mountains. Besides, you'll find out soon enough. I'll tell you everything once we arrive. Or maybe we will slowly go over things on our way there. Tell me, what do you want to know the most? Delta's outdoor scenery, the taste of monsters, swallow whole, how to find true freedom. Run! Get away from here! Oh. How boorish. I could get the researchers someplace safe. I'll handle these monsters. I'm not used to it, but these things aren't as strong as the ones I have encountered in the simulations. If we take them on individually, well, Haku's gonna eat the researchers for sure. Bottomless hunger first. I could do shackles if I want to. Let me see if I can kill him. No, I cannot kill him with this. He's pretty tanky. Why Haku doesn't have a though? I got bonus hunters here. Can do this. Alright, that was helpful. Bonus hunger again. It's too bad she's not trading to end this fight quick. Get. Multi-hit! Oh shit, there's more. Oh! There's no end to them! Why do you struggle so desperately? I have already told you, I know about your instincts. There's so many delectable monsters here, so why hesitate? Enjoy it. It is your feast. Oh shit, he blew them up all at once. Haku instantly wipes out the monsters and begins to devour them mercilessly. It didn't matter the color of blood they bled or whether the flesh was muscle or fat. It is almost exactly like the time I saw the replica in my first simulation. The color of the dripping blood, the cells of the muscles and fat that made up biological tissue, everything that Haku had ingested was breaking out of her face. Each time Haku ripped apart a new monster, something new would grow from her. Teeth, claws, an arm or a leg, even tumors. And when Haku smiled, every fiber down to the molecular level will scream and shiver. So much delicious meat to eat! Alright, Narja, try some! Hurry! Hurry now! I mean, I do hungry. Are you hungry, chat? No. This isn't what I wanted. Is that so? As Haku put a devilish smile as slit appeared on her face, one that opened up to reveal another eye. The new violently shivered until it popped, oozing a vicious liquid down Haku's face. Within moments, more and more perforations erupted across her face, like bubbles rising through her thick sludge. So I could already hear this ice cream. I started as I stared as they shook vehemently. Oh, I know. Oh, I know you very well, so there's no need to be afraid of me. I could stir her hand and place them on my shoulder, and with a gnarly sensation sent shivers down my spine. Her hand, why did it feel so coldly and rough as if it was covered in what is it, calluses? Up, and then we got a little more to go. That figure, could he have rampage? We checked it yesterday and everything was fine. Some uninvited guests. But she's gonna kill them. Now let's continue, Narja. Other riches I have undergone felt like wandering through chaos with no end. Inside, Jay was guided by a clear purpose and goal. As I trudged behind Haku, I couldn't discern why I ended up here or why I even hungered. All I knew was that Haku had become my new lighthouse, just as the tower once was during my chaos simulations. I think I knew deep down that what waited me at my destination was ruin, but all I could do was walk forward. Haku is gonna eat you. Why him? It should be me. Or why her? Once we arrive at the bottom from here, you will learn about everything you have wanted to know. Where your instincts came from or how I knew the monsters will appear. Freedom? You told me you showed me what true freedom was. Is that also at the bottom? Of course it is. I'll show you how to attain freedom without ever leaving the land. I'll give you a sense of liberation you have never felt before. You can look forward to it. It's gonna eat her. It should have been me, not him. Or her. Haku is a her here. Okay. This is, what do you think? Much better than any place you end up living outside, no? Chaos actually began burgeoning from right here, likely due to the high concentration of Chimeranite stored here. Chimeranite. Is the director here too? The director? He has nothing to do with this. Why would you even bring him up? But you said that I should receive that upgrade the director mentioned. Narja, you really have to stop being so stupid. The director will never give you your freedom. He rather actively keep you from it. You already know, don't you? The only reason you are holding back on your own instincts is because of those humans, the same ones who are using you for their own success. Haku, what are you? You said you wanted to know what true freedom was, didn't you? GA17, think back on the replica you devoured. Huh? GA17 found freedom because of you. They no longer need to hide their instincts, nor are they confined to the laboratory. They return to the void, where all live free in equality. Hey, I get it now. You don't know what the void is yet, do you? Then allow me to show you. This is my final present, so you might find your freedom. I will enjoy your taste. It should have been me, not her. Oh, you're in Narja. Come on now. That should be. Oh boy. Haku, you. I'm not like you. I won't become a monster like you. Oh boy. I don't think we stand a chance against this thing. Person hunger. Guess I'll do this. Well, I guess we can beat it. No bottling hunger this time around. Guess all I can do is put a shield this round. Swallow the whole Elysian. It's gonna do a lot of damage.
意志が沈潜するとき絶望は口を開ける
That was a good hit. Yes, but if you try to hold back your hunger, it will end soon. It was fun while it lasted, Narja. Uh-oh. No, she went into chaos. Heavy panting. No, I can't become a monster like this. Well, you're about to become a monster. Oh, we have the battle mission, but we'll do the battle mission after. Was she eating? Was she eating? Hey, that was quite enjoyable watching you struggle. You have a power that will put other monsters to shame. You are indeed qualified to be a member of my family. Narja, there's no way that the last aspirin could turn you into such a beast. What have you done, Haku? All the researchers here wanting to recreate a Protoss for the Pelsion, one that is more powerful than anything the Empire could dream of. And the results of all their experiment research, I caught a glimpse of a world far beyond the reach of any ordinary human. Aren't you curious where all these ravenous monsters came from? It's so much you always wanted to know, Narja. What I wanted to know was the world outside the lab. Know the inside of your guts. Elysian, get her! There's no need to resist. I'll show you everything. We will break free of constraint that bang us and discover the truth beneath a boundless freedom. Lies. It is you who's been corrupted by instinct. All you do is consume. Now, time to become one with me. I'll take you to her. Come on. Ooh, devour, man. Come on, you devour her. Should be me. Should be me. Huh? Where am I? Chris Priest scares me. Along with it, the scene of something unfamiliar. Is this flowers? The unfamiliar fragrance was rather cold and more foreign than I had thought. Their storm water, I do recall hearing that nature wasn't as warm as I imagined it to be. But still, so this is freedom. I'm no longer hungry. You feel the same way, don't you, Elysian? Elysian? All that came in contact with me, a rich hand, was a pulpy, hilarious oath, slouched downward. The once sharp razors and that single eye had alcohol leaked into a slush in the palm of my hand. Is that how it is then? I could no longer feel my limbs. Maybe that's why my mind has become more aware of my consciousness fading away. It's like Haku said, everything is gradually to the boy. Ah, so this is what you tasted like, Narja. Thanks for the meal. Bad ending. Yeah, of course. Another bad ending. Down, we can do this real quick. You know what? I'll pick Luke and Marvel.
とにかく全部防げばいいんですよね。
Level wants to fight this. Yeah. Let's fight. This is easy. I'll let Narja do the work.
どここいつの出番だな。戦う果てしない苦痛。
どうしよう。どいてください。
Ooh, that hurt.
何をすればいいの？戦う準備は無駄なこと。何を私に力を貸して。
行きます。私後ろに下がってください。どうしよう。
Level 1s against this. I mean, I could have cleared it faster, but this one is what it is.
余熱完了。おっと。頭の上どこを燃やしてほしいんスーパースペシャル
私が行きます。どいてくれますか？
戦うまだ
どれにしよっかな。余熱ちょっと熱いかもな。
私が防ぎます。
本気出しちゃおっかな。
Fire!
終わりだ。どこもファイヤー。ちょっと熱いかもな。
どいてくれますか。
Boom!
どうしよう。
Look at those things move.
何をすれば果てしない苦痛。戦う順、私に力を貸して。
Okay.
ちょっと熱いかもな。余熱完了だ。
何をすればいいの。守って。
どこもちょっと熱い。
私がやります。私がやります。
余熱完了だ。おっと、どこもスーパースペシャルスティン。余熱完ドッカーン。ちょっと熱いかもな。
どいてください。私がやります。
まだ戦う準備。一瞬で潰してあげる。何をすれば果てしない苦痛。
どこもやちょっと熱いかもな。
どいてくれますか。
Alright, we're almost done with this. Very long. It's gonna be pretty long. Like most
戦
of
う
it
準
you
備
do.
は私に
余
力を
熱
貸して。
完了だ。ちょっと熱いかもな。どこもファイヤー。ちょっと熱いかもな。
意志が沈潜するとき、
Meal time!
絶望は口を開ける。
That video is a bit unfortunate, but we're almost there.
私がやります。私が行きます。どいてくれますか。
余熱かちょっとどこよっと。
Come on, Oh, he didn't attack, bro. Oh, come on.
私がやります。
余熱おっと頭の上気ぃつけろよ。ま
There we go.
こんなもん俺様にかかれば朝
We
飯も
did it in the time. The matter. Right, we have anything else here? Yeah, the bottom selection there. And this should be unlocked now, so we can finish it. Yes, eat the discarded replica. Narja, why? There was no need to save another life at the cost of ignoring this instance. Elysian bored sharp fans and with me an instinct to indulge in raw strength born with an ensuing intensify. Both mine and Elysia's steep merciless that tore into flesh. Ah! What followed was a symphony of flesh tearing and screams buried of their owner. During the procession, there were interminable parses where I found myself comparing the texture difference between the monster and this replica. But I soon succumbed to the revelry, mauling at whatever my hands decided to grasp onto next. Did you eat Gaia? Replica NA02 appetite control failure, commencing emergency shutdown of chaos. Ooh. Piece of voracity. So she becomes what Haku became, right? I opened my eyes to the suffocating confinement of my couch so I could hear dull voices from beyond the transparent pane. It is behavioral pattern was within our estimate, but these numbers associated with them are far outside what we accounted for. Even if it was just a virtualized test environment, if you choose to ignore it for too long, it might end up causing damage. Director Juma, you must make your decision. We have seen this before with a few of our previous samples, have we not? And every time you choose to dispose of them. I know. However, what if we increase our control over the environment? That way the numbers will... Director Juma! Dispose What is this dispose they're talking of? Soyuz number GA01 conscious has not yet returned even after we close the simulation. It seems he experienced too much mental strain within the virtual environment. Director NA02 will inevitably break free of our control. Damn it! Did the experiment fail this time too? Fine, don't leave a single trace behind and dispose of it entirely. Pay no heed to it when it wails and thrashes about. Fail experiment. I understood the words but was unable to find the meaning behind them. Regardless, whatever they were planning to do to me no longer matters. I simply hunger. Crash! Whoa! Eat the capsules! Ah! I grasped onto the closest meal and shoved them down. Ooh. It's different from replica or monsters. What? How could this? Director, you must evacuate. And I see you too is beyond our I plugged my meals in quick succession, enjoying the crunchy texture one after another. With each meal I seem to be growing bigger and bigger. That or the room is getting smaller and smaller. Initiate lockdown. Procedures immediately. Everyone get your asses to the nearest evacuation tunnels now! The entire lab explodes into a frantic panic. I grab into more of the critters as they scurry across the room. Oh my god. These security guards with their shields and guns, blah, they don't taste that good. You gonna show us? Oh my god, she grew gigantic. Did I zone out? When I came to, I noticed I was just about big enough to swallow my meals whole. But I was still hungry, so I wriggled along. No particular run into any issues, but I have swallowed anything and everything they used to research or dispose of me with. No, maybe that's not a research dispose. What did those words mean again? What I was even thinking about just now. Why was I born again? Gigantic. I love it. I'm just going to eat a little bit more. I hope this planet has something left over for me. Bad ending, piece of voracity. Nice. And the last, we have the last battle, and this will be the end of Tramaco, I think, right? We're gonna do this fast. We're gonna here. We don't need oh, come on, I gotta put another one. That's just more. We don't care. This will be over. No. Okay.
うちのバットなめないでよね行きなさいポルターガイストうちにまうちのバット
Oh, this thing actually surviving.
うちバット
Alright, there we go. Now, my thoughts on this story. Trauma Code, I think this story is pretty good to get to know the character. And other than that, we got everything we needed. Synchronization complete. So we got everything we needed. So, Trauma Code, pretty good. I think that the story is okay. Not a big deal. But I cannot even look at it. Oh well. So I like the story overall. My only concern with it is that it wasn't voice over. I don't know if I'll be doing all of this in the future, but we will see. Oh wait, there's more battles. Ooh, limited time. Hold on. I was saying that, but there's more event battles. There we go. How do I unlock this? Oh, I gotta wait for it to unlock after 11 hours. So I guess we'll be back for more here. And we will do all of this again. But yeah, pretty good.